Good afternoon. This is Greg Rice with Ameri-Star Homes on Friday the 13th. Not a good day, but a good day for building. Anyway, happy Friday 13th, folks. I'm out at let me see. I'm out at Clark's Crossing this afternoon with your production update. Had some technical difficulties over the last few weeks, so I've not been able to download as I needed. But we're going to try it again today and see if we can work out these glitches. In front of you, you can see lot number 16. Siding was hung over the week. It's looking good. Drywall's been hung in the house. We have finishers scheduled to be working in this house over the weekend. So we'll go into finishing stage with drywall next week, most likely sanding the drywall towards the latter part of the week and starting some interior trim possibly as early as Friday, but I would think the following week on the trim work and the prime. So if we could get the drywall sanded, get a prime coat of paint on, the following week we'll start some trim. So it's moving along quite nicely. I'm going to bring you around here a little bit quickly. We have lot number 12. We have got that excavated. We have footing scheduled to go into this the first part of next week. By the end of next week, you'll see a foundation. Moves quickly once we can get the footings in the ground and get things moving. So we'll take that house into foundation stage next week, and we'll get that moving. We're going to get back in the truck here and drive through the other side of the subdivision. If you'll give me a moment or two to get all set up. Hopefully it doesn't fall down on me. So pick back up here. The next lot 2 would be lot number 9. Lot number 9, the lumber's been delivered. The carpenter's got a brief start on getting the wall plates on. I'm hoping to see some activity with the carpenters on lot number 9 possibly over the weekend. So by this time next week, I would think that you should see this lot number 9 that we're coming around to with possibly some roof trusses on it. So that one's moving, moving along quite nicely. As you can see, folks, a lot of lumber, a lot of danger. So I must remind you, please respect the properties. We do not need anyone on these lots while we're under construction. One person hurt would mean this whole project would come to a halt. So please respect that. On my left-hand side here, lot number 19, a Georgetown home. A different style for this subdivision. Beautiful house. Rancher, which is odd nowadays. You don't find a lot of ranchers being built. We had our framing walkthrough in this home today. Went very well. Electricians are in here right now. They're continuing to do the electrical rough-in. This house will go in through rough-ins next week, get all the rough-in inspections done. Once the electric's done, we'll do our fire stopping, and this house may get as far as being insulated by the end of the week. So 19's moving along quite nicely. If we can get insulated next week, then we'll move into drywall the following week. Coming up on your right hand side, you'll see lot number 3. Lot number 3 right now, that is kitchen cabinets and the railings have all been delivered, and we've got a trim crew set up. I'm told they may be here tomorrow, Monday at the latest, in order to do the second trim with cabinets and the railings. Once the cabinets and the railings are in place, then we can go ahead and start working on the flooring and getting the plumbing trims done and get the house in the trim. So it's moving along nicely there. On the left hand side, we can see a painter working on the front of that house on lot number 23. That house is in final stages of completions. We should be getting some finals and some inspections from Anne Arundel County, start getting things finished up and get this ready for occupancy here in the next week. As you can see, we've got landscaping in process, the sides going down. We've got people scheduled to be on side maintenance and watering all weekend. So it's moving along quite nicely out here. The last house I'm showing you, we are finishing touches on lot number 25 at 1503 here. We've got some people working in the house today. As you can see, the sod has been completed, landscaping's been done. We're doing some punch out items. I think we have a final inspection from the county set up out here on I think Monday in order to get a final in place for pick up a CO on Tuesday. So that's production update out here at Clark's Crossing. Happy Friday the 13th, folks. It is a bright spot, though. A full moon if the clouds will break out a little bit. A harvest moon, second largest moon of the year. So hope you have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next week.